What's up, boys and girls? Or ladies and gentlemen, however you want to be referred to, just assume I fit you somewhere within there. Welcome to the second half of this game in Arrowhead Stadium between the Kansas City Chiefs and Jacksonville Jaguars. We got Cloud returning the ball. That's not who you want returning the ball generally. I believe he was a backup running back or something like that. Anyway, regardless, I covered, for whatever reason, I went to the NFL, I guess because I'm playing an NFL game. I covered the NFL's off-season in the last video. Today I want to talk about, briefly I will just mention the NHL's postseason, and that, you know what, I kind of wish the Tampa Bay Lightning had won the Stanley Cup. I don't know why. For whatever reason, immersion is the type of thing that tends to get me to dislike a team. If I hear so much about a team that I don't care that much about, then I start to kind of feel a disdain for them. That happened, that hasn't really happened because I was already a fan of the Kansas City Royals and suddenly I'm hearing more about them now. But that happened a lot with the St. Louis Cardinals, and particularly the Denver Broncos. For whatever reason, a lot of Denver people live in Kansas City, or at least in my area. Oh, is fourth down? I thought it was second. Sorry, okay. 4th and 4. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. That's the sound of, fake punts passed. Faking the punt. Faking the punt. It's not gonna work. And I got a text. Anyway. Immersion tends to be the thing that turns me away from teams. And in particular, one of those teams, but through no fault of their own, and through no fault of the fans, really. Their fans have been fine. I just see them all over the place. The Chicago Blackhawks. Because I go to a, major four-year university, populated by a lot of Chicago people. For whatever reason, I'm fine with the Bulls, I'm fine with the Bears, fine with the Cubs and Sox. Well, not so much the Sox, but that's, it's an in-division thing. Whatever. I don't even hate them as much as I hate, I don't really hate any other baseball teams. I don't like Minnesota, but for different reasons than, I can't muster up hate against any baseball team outside of the St. Louis Cardinals just because, fuck the Cardinals. And that's the only reason. That's not the only reason, but that's the reason that's in my head is just like, well, yeah, it's the Cardinals. Yeah, no, we don't like them. That's fine. That's just how it is. And if you like the Cardinals, it's fine. I don't hate you. I don't know why. I can't tell you why I dislike the St. Louis Cardinals. And you guys at your best, St. Louis fans, are great. I don't know if y'all went to that, to the Open Cup game in Kansas City, the soccer, where you have a United Soccer League team. And y'all came in, y'all filled it. I don't know why I keep saying y'all. I'm suddenly antebellum Southerner. You guys filled up like a quarter of our stadium. It was really cool. It was a fun experience. Probably the second best fan experience I'd ever been to at a game outside of, interactive fan experience I'd ever been to at a soccer game outside of the Open Cup final in 2012. But, God, where am I in my mind? I'm talking about St. Louis, and now I'm talking about the Chicago Blackhawks again. I just see their fans all over the place, and I'm just like, well, I don't want to like them. They're not even bad people. I have, friends who are Blackhawks fans. They just pop up, everybody. I was at a party, and they were like... Somebody was like, oh, yeah, I'm going to, we got the hockey game later. And I was like, oh, yeah, I thought they meant they were playing in a hockey game. I was like, oh, that's cool. I hope you guys do well. And I was like, oh, no, I'm watching. I'm like, what team? He's like, the Blackhawks. And it's just like, you don't realize that somebody's a Blackhawks fan until they tell you. It's like almost, and I see people in Blackhawks jerseys walking around on campus in the middle of Kansas. Is the weird thing. We don't have a team. We almost did twice. We almost took, I believe, the New Jersey Devils and the Nashville Predators away before the NHL said no. Maybe we'll get the Phoenix Coyotes, but I hope not. I don't want to take a team from anybody. That's the unfortunate thing is that the knowledge that expansion kind of ruins a league. It's for a couple of years at least, and then also the understanding that taking a team from damn it, that felt so good delivering that. I was like, oh, we got him. But and then the knowledge that the irreparable damage you can do to somebody from taking their favorite team away from their city. I don't know if anybody's seen the Sonic Skate documentary, which... okay, it's hard to call that a documentary because that implies some level of objectivity, but still, it's a very good kind of example of what happens to just a city when their their sports team gets taken away, because that was a source of happiness. And the police, you build so many memories with stuff like that. Like I can list, I went to a Royals game, and that was the first time I heard "Oh Canada" because we were playing the Blue Jays, and so, even little stuff like that. Or I went to a lot of basketball games, the university I attended, and that was important to me. And that's sports. And I'm sure there were a lot of people in Seattle who had those same. Oh wow, that was stupid. Just go down on it, whatever. Well, old Kansas City's in a little bit of a bind here, considering the fact that we can't stop the damned Jaguars. So we're just going to do what Madden wants. Anyway, what was I talking about? Sonic Skate, wanting a hockey team. The Chicago Blackhawks, they won the Stanley Cup. Congratulations to them. And I didn't say anything about it. Particularly because I didn't really watch that hard, because I don't, pay that much attention to hockey. I've tried the past 2 years to do it. Haven't really been able to. I'm sorry. Not hockey's fault. It's my fault. And you know what? I'm sure if I could go to a game, I would enjoy it, and I would love it even more. But the fact that I can't, and the fact that I can't, I don't have there's no team in my area. That's unfortunate, but it's a fact. And nobody's going to be, St. Louis Blues aren't coming here. If we just had the Missouri Blues, that would be cool. There was a period of time in the 80s when they were trying to put a minor league team in Kansas City. It eventually became the KC Blades. But they were thinking, they had a fan contest that named them. And I was like, well, it's the St. Louis Blues, so how about the Kansas City Jazz? And they were like, there's already a team named the Jazz. And a city loved for jazz, Salt Lake. Really the jazz capital of the world. They have two teams. Both of Salt Lake's teams are lies. Their names are just flat out lies. There's no jazz history in Salt Lake, and Real implies that, royalty, I believe, at least in Spanish, royalty or something like that. They have neither of those things really in Salt Lake City. So let's go to the real important topic. I know this will be the third, really, unless you want me to talk about baseball and soccer, which I can. But I have enough NBA to... Damn it! I just keep... Feels just like I'm walking on broken glass. Annie Lennox, 1992. What was I talking about? The NBA. Congratulations to the Golden State Warriors for winning. Right, and Fred Taylor's just going to take this in the end zone. Congratulations to the Golden State Warriors for winning their first, I think it's their second NBA title. Taking it away from the grasps of the city of Cleveland. I thought it was really interesting to see... I work at a sporting goods store. And... broken play and Brunell's going to score. We got him in the backfield. And Mark Brunell scores a touchdown. That right there is some shit. So, it was interesting to see how many, 35-year-old men went in looking for Golden State apparel. I assume for themselves. I don't understand that level of fair weather fandom, where it continues past your... Typically, you're just like, oh, I like the Cowboys, and you're done, That's the fair weather thing. You don't pick the team that's good this year. That's like a thing a child does. Anyway, that's my judgment. No, I will be absolutely judgmental if you're... Just dedicate it to something, man. Keep something somewhere. Don't just like the good... Why am I will pitch. Priest has not had a great game today. He's, in fact, had kind of a mediocre game. And it will continue. We gotta run it. Like Chris Brown. Classic Chris Brown reference. Everybody's a big Chris Brown fan here. Remembers his 2006... you don't have to press A to bring up the passing icons. Do not have to press A even one time to bring up the damn passing icon. So, I've wrong buttoned myself into a corner again, ladies and gentlemen. And the only thing that can really save me And, okay, good thing Minnis is the guy going out for the long bomb. What if I went, like, for Ike Hilliard? That would be funny. I should do that. Well, I guess I gotta go for it on 4th down, and if I lose, you know, if I fail here, then I fail here. I'm not gonna, because I can't stop them. I've been completely unable to stop them, and that's absolutely a problem. And you know what they say, you know, if you can't stop them, then don't try. I believe that's the point. Oh shit, where's my? Because I've been looking for a play for so damn long, because I know what I want, who I want to go to. Everybody knows who I'm going to. Going to Mr. TG. We got 12 seconds, assuming that's Tony. Come on, I need your stupid super... obviously, I'm not rushing the ball here. Yeah, Tony, get it! There we go. Tony. As I'm sure Chris Berman said at one point. Chris Berman wasn't referencing New Jack Swing that much, at least. Anyway, so this was a decent NBA season. Why did I say decent? That was a good-ass NBA season. I didn't like it as much as I liked last year, because last year was all full of narrative that was actually fun. This year's narrative was like, look at this scrappy kid from Australia, you know, all that sort of thing, where it was just like very contentious and a lot of like, oh, he's a dirty player. Oh, LeBron didn't listen to his coach. You know, all that sort of thing. Oh, this is going to be a touchdown. It's going to be called back. So, unimportant. Clipping on a Willie Roaf. I haven't seen that penalty since the dark ages. 2nd and 34. And guess what? Everybody's tired. Except for 81 there. Just go why we're going with circle. We got a good matchup there for Minnis, whose name escapes me. His first name escapes me because I've never probably heard it. There's a kid named Ed Minnis who went to high. God damn it! We'll just get sacked and we'll get like 3rd and 4th, 54. Some God. Okay. Okay, we gotta channel our inner Donovan McNabb. Who's gonna match up? Can't see. No, I don't want to do the same play. Well, I guess I'm doing the same play, boys and girls. This one's gonna work even better. Oh, there we go. Wesley Morris. No, that's not his name. Wesley Morris is a film critic. And don't think we're going to fake it this one. So we've kind of just given up on this game. 4th and 43. Congratulations to the 2015 Golden State Warriors. There was a lot of like media I didn't... wow! Who's this Stawinski guy? Just shanking punts left and right. I see the punting game has not improved for me between 2002 and 2003. I knew about Matt Dellavedova before everybody else did. And I knew he was okay. I think the thing that everybody expected out of him was just him to be terrible. And then he didn't, you know, it turned out not to be that. He turned out to be good, okay to good. I was like, yeah, he's okay to good. You know, he's not great. He's no Kyrie. They're not going to win with him. But they might win a couple games, and that's what happened. Timothy Mozgov didn't get played enough in the series, despite being overwhelmingly better than, what's his name, Andrew Bogut. Also, the Australian media apparently went crazy over Dellavedova. And they had Bogut in the, you know, on the winning team, on the good team. LeBron was playing, and he did a good job. LeBron was just LeBroning it up, as he tends to do. Obviously the best player in the game. I mean, maybe not this year. I think Steph absolutely earned the MVP. I think Harden also did a great job at earning the MVP. I still would have given it to Steph. And you know what? They did. So, hey, good for Mr. Curry. He probably should have taken the last shot in the 2008 Elite Eight against Kane. God damn it, Fred Taylor, go down. And he won't. And that, I believe, unfortunately, is all she wrote. Didn't matter. You could, you know, get like 6 guys on Fred Taylor and he wouldn't have gone down. On that play, we're probably going to lose this by 3 touchdowns. I don't see... I mean, I could call a timeout here, but why would I? Fine, I'll call a timeout here. What am I really gaining? I'll go safety blitz. I don't care. Just have, you know... Anyway, the NBA this year has been interesting. Not as interesting as you know, sometimes hope, but still fun, still good, still a great, you know, I love this game. That sort of thing. Adam Silver, not... I mean, he was a good guy, seems like. Steve Ballmer came in. You didn't have the Donald Sterling thing this year. Well, we haven't. I mean, it happened in the offseason last year, didn't it? Steve Ballmer was interesting this whole year. That was cool. Andrew Wiggins was cool. Rudy Gobert was cool. Jabari. I don't think he's that cool of a guy. He was just... Oh, God, they're going to get a first... No, they're not. Why was I so doomsday about that whole thing? So, it turns out stuffing the box tends to work when they're running ball. Think of that. More guys on the running game tends to equal less yards for the running game. Just kick the field goal. Just kick the field goal. Just kick the... Damn it. Okay. I just didn't want to waste my own time. Is that Byron Leftwich in the backfield? I think it might... Is it 2003? No. Oh, God, I'm so sorry. Yeah, that might have been 2003. This would have been because he got drafted the year after Bryant McKinney did. This needs to be figured out. I'm sorry, but it just does. Death chart. It's David Garrard. Alright, well, I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. A true mistake in football commentating history. Now we just got to figure out if we can score any points. Hopefully we lose this game by not more than 10. Maybe not even more than 9. Okay, that's the goal. Cover the spread. Or at least lose by not more than 10. This is my main problem with these Madden games from this era, is that too hard is very easy to accomplish for me, and too easy is also right next to it. Okay. So we're just going to go downfield to Holmes, who's going to just not even look at it. There you go. Thank you, Tiki Barber. Barbarian. Barbarian play there, because barbarian's already a word. I'm just joke factory over here. Okay, so we know they're in zone. Or something. I don't know what I did, what that accomplished. Well, it doesn't matter, because we'll just get sacked anyway. God, okay, here we go. Kansas City Chiefs, Super Bowl bound. We're doing the thing that I do a lot, where I have a good game followed up by the worst game of all time, which is a very, that happens in golf. So I'm not the only one. I'm sending Minnis over as a decoy, so I can hopefully get Kennison one-on-one. No, that won't happen. They're very clearly in his way. Let's just punt. And I'm just going to be kind of lackadaisical on the whole playing this game thing. Okay, new goal. Let's see if Straczynski can keep the punt within the bounds. That was a bad game characterized by one bad interception that really turned the tide of the game. Because if we had been able to keep going on offense, and then, there were just no defensive stops. This Kansas City team has an awful defense. I mean... really bad, and that's just not. They didn't make the playoffs in 2003, and I think that's one of the main reasons why they didn't have a great defense to kind of fall back on. And if the offense didn't work out, if the running game wasn't going well, if the passing game wasn't going well, they didn't play that well. So, what the bandage that we kind of have to put on there. And we're talking about LeBron James. This is one thing he does. If the defense isn't there, the best defense is just, I guess, more offense in this case. So we'll see what we can do next week. Hopefully, Priest Holmes can get better in the game. I think that's one of the main issues that I had as well. He just wasn't getting... I barely got him past the line of scrimmage. Our time of possession wasn't good, but that's because really late in the game we just choked. Pass protection wasn't great, but I was, in a lot of these cases, just waiting for guys to get far enough downfield that I could get them the ball. Tony Gonzalez played well, for what that's worth. And that'll be the end of that. Again, congratulations to the Chicago Blackhawks and Golden State Warriors for just great seasons, championships. Let's hope that I don't even know what's going on in Major League Baseball right now. That'll be fun. Thank you guys for watching Week 2. I will, well, of course, we're not done right here. Dick Vermeil, very sad. Chiefs fans very sad. Chiefs players very sad. Everybody's sad that we lost. Everybody's just like, can't believe we lost to the fucking Jags. Ah, yes. The Jaguars' new logo and uniforms are the most this era looking thing ever. In 10 years, you know how we go back and like look back at like, oh, weren't those weird wacky uniforms from the mid 1990s like the old Houston Rockets? I thought that looked good. What idiots! You know, the whoever the I'm not looking at stat books. Sorry, League News. The Los Angeles Kings, they had this great logo and then they changed it. Why'd they do that? You know. Okay, well, suck. I don't know what song that was, but anyway, here's your players of the game. The unnamed Mr. Cornerback number 34 from the Panthers. The Colts just destructive this week. And that is Keyshawn Johnson. 1 carry, 0 yards. Anyway, so that's that. Thank you guys for watching. I can show you the standings, I guess, but I don't know where they are. I gotta go find them. I guess this will be a good. Nope. Coach options? Nope. League news? League news? No, I don't know where these are. Hold on, let me find these. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'll show you. I know what the standings are. We're not in last, but we're not in first, hopefully. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys later. Next week. Madden 2002 continues in week 16, and then this will continue into week 3. And you know what? I might just start